Welcome to a tale of ancient secrets and forbidden love buried in the misty hills of Old England. Today, we uncover a scandal that shook the court of a powerful noble family, a story of passion, betrayal, and a secret that changed history forever. Prepare yourself for whispers in stone halls and lies behind lace veils. This is the tale of the Duchess and the stable boy. In the year 1235, in the cold stone corridors of Weyworth Castle, the air was thick with the scent of lavender and conspiracy. The castle belonged to Duke Alaric of Weyworth, a ruthless man feared across the shires. Beside him stood his young and radiant wife, Duchess Elenora, barely 20, with hair like sunlight on hay and eyes the colour of a stormy sea. Their marriage, forged by power and politics, was cold. The Duke, 20 years her senior, spent more time hunting and attending court councils than sharing a bed with his bride. Elenora, trapped in a loveless prison of silk and stone, wandered the castle gardens alone, until Rowan, the stable boy, crossed her path. Rowan was everything the Duke was not: young, gentle, poetic, and roughened by labour. He had strong hands and a kinder heart. What began as fleeting glances near the stables turned into hushed conversations under the moonlight, and soon into passionate, forbidden trysts hidden beneath the chapel ruins. But in ancient England, no secret stayed hidden long, especially not when power was at stake. Lady Sybil, the Duchess's maid and loyal to the Duke, grew suspicious. One evening, pretending to be asleep, she followed Elenora to the old ruins, and what she saw shattered her loyalty. But instead of telling the Duke directly, Sybil went to Baron Merton, a jealous cousin of Alaric who had his eyes on Elenora and the Weyworth estate. The Baron devised a trap. At the annual harvest ball, the Duchess was radiant in emerald silk, and Rowan stood among the servants, stealing glances at her like a man starved. Unbeknownst to them, Sybil had planted one of Eleanor's hair ribbons in Rowan's sleeping quarters, a delicate green thing embroidered with the Weyworth crest. The Duke was led there by the Baron himself. Before the feast had ended, Rowan was dragged before the guests, beaten, bloodied, and accused of defiling the Duchess. Elenora screamed, denying it all, but the Duke's fury knew no mercy. The punishment for laying with a noble's wife was death by hanging, and it was scheduled for the next dawn. But the night before the execution, something happened no one expected. Elenora, cloaked in black, entered the Duke's chambers with a dagger. She confessed the affair, not out of shame, but defiance. She claimed that she had loved Rowan more truly than she had ever felt alive in that castle. With the dagger pressed to her own neck, she offered the Duke a choice: let Rowan live or watch her die and be haunted by scandal forever. Duke Alaric, calculating and cruel, made his decision, not out of love, but pride. He could not let it be known that his wife had seduced a servant and escaped punishment. So he chose a crueler path. He spared Rowan, but banished him, branded as a traitor. Elenora was locked away in a tower, a prisoner in her own castle for the rest of her life. Her beauty faded, but the fire in her heart never did. She would write poems and letters, smuggling them out through sympathetic maids, hoping one would reach Rowan. Some say he went to France and became a knight under a false name. Others believe he returned years later, hidden among the monks, to visit her tower in silence. To this day, they say on stormy nights, the wind howls through Weyworth's tower like a woman crying, and sometimes, near the old chapel ruins, one might find a single green ribbon tied to a branch, swaying gently as if left there in memory. And so ends the tale of the Duchess and the stable boy, a love that defied rank, endured cruelty, and left whispers in the stone halls of Weyworth forever. What would you have done if you were the Duchess? Was her love foolish or brave? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe and ring the bell for more tales from the shadows of history.